Hi, my name is Anik. If you don't know me just yet, I teach Vinyasa yoga, and let's get started. It's just gonna be a quick flow. I haven't done yoga today yet, and it's already like 6 p.m. Eastern time zone, and this is what Montreal looks like at 6 p.m. in fall. Yeah, it's already dark out. So we're gonna practice really shortly, and I hope it's not too tough for you. I just want to get everyone's blood up. I want you to feel the stretch. And we're gonna start out with a nice little singing bowl. So when you have found a comfortable spot, a mat, you don't need too many blocks, you don't need straps necessarily. If you would like to, you can definitely use those if you are more advanced. But I prefer not to use any of those. So we're gonna get started. Find a comfortable spot on your mat, legs crossed. Just take a moment to sit down, ground yourself. Breathe deeply. Roll your shoulders back and down away from your ears. Open your chest. Maybe lift your chin slightly a little higher up. Beautiful. As I play the singing bowl, just notice where the energy is flowing through. Maybe when I play this bowl, you might feel it more in your third eye, in your throat, in your chest, your stomach, maybe in your sacral chakra, all the way at the bottom of your hips. Just take notice. Let's get started. So now that we have grounded ourselves, let's start by rolling our wrists. My wrists always crack here. It's wonderful. And then when you're ready, changing directions. Next, let's do like our shoulders. It's gonna look like you're flapping your wings. Maybe you have dragonfly wings or eagle wings or like a fairy. Change direction. You can probably hear my shoulders are cracking. It's hilarious. All right, let's do our entire arms in one direction. And then the other. Beautiful. Let's stay here. Let's have our fingers out like you're gonna hitchhike somewhere. Maybe Alaska, maybe down south, up to you. And you're just going to go back and forth between saying yes and no. Yes and no. I always feel this in like my right hand. It's crazy how the nerves are intertwined. We're basically just working the upper body, the arms, even the chest slightly. From here, you're gonna place your thumbs together and apart. Exhale, place them together. Inhale, apart. Exhale, together. Inhale, apart. Exhale, together. Last time, inhale, apart. Beautiful. Place your right hand on the floor, reach over your head with your left arm. Gaze up, open your chest. Exhale, come back to center. Inhale, reach up. Open your chest. Chin up. Reach overhead. And come back up. Perfect. Let's just do a slow rotation of the head, just to finish all the circles off. Take 5 on your own. And then change direction. Do it as slow or as fast as you would like. Beautiful. All right, let's go up onto our hands and knees for some cat-cow. You have the option to keep your hands as is, or you can flip your palms so your fingers are pointing towards your toes. From here, make sure your limbs are stacked, shoulders over your wrists, hips over your knees. Inhale, drop your belly, gaze up. This is cow. Exhale, curl your back, cat. Inhale. Exhale. Connect your breathing with the postures. Inhale, up dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Cow and cat. Beautiful. All right. Place your hands back so that your fingers are pointing forward if they aren't already. And from here, let's curl our toes underneath, push our hips up. Let's start with our knees bent, just like this. I want your spine to be as straight as possible. And then you can start pedaling out your feet. We want your spine to be straight before anything else happens. So walk the dog, pedal out your feet. Maybe your hips go side to side. This is a very old mat, so you can definitely hear how it makes noise after all these years. Beautiful. Once you finish pedaling out your feet, let's walk our hands up towards our feet. Place them slightly together if they aren't already. And then from here, you're just gonna let your entire body fold forward. Stomach onto your knees. Bend those legs if you need. I personally love to do that to start. Take a deep, full breath in. Exhale it out. Inhale, clasp your fingers together behind your back. Exhale, let your hands fall away from your lower back as you start to extend your legs. I like to nod my head yes or no. Relax the entire spine and neck. It's okay if you aren't going as forward as you did yesterday or a week ago. No judgment. From here, I want you to bend your knees again so that your stomach touches your thighs. And you're gonna keep the entire posture. All you're gonna do is extend the right leg and open your right chest towards the sky. So like you're peeling your chest upwards. You're gonna feel that in the back of your legs. And back to center, bend both knees. Extend your left leg. Peel open your left rib cage. And come back to center. Let's do that 2 more times. Open, peel up through the right side. And then come back. And left side. Back to center, right. Extend the leg. Make sure you're still pushing the hands away from your lower back. Back to center, left side. Back to center. Release the bind of the hands, place your hands on the floor. Walk yourself up to a down dog. Gaze forward. Prepare to walk, hop, or handstand to the top of the mat. Walking, hopping, or I have a wall right there, so it's kind of hard, or handstanding to the top. Inhale, halfway lift for Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold in your first full Uttanasana. It's okay if you can slightly bend your knees and slowly rise up to standing, root to rise. Beautiful. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, gaze forward. Exhale, you're gonna do Chaturanga, which is high plank to low plank. Inhale, up dog. From here, you can do some hip dips. Rotate your hips side to side. And then curl your toes under, push your hips up high, down dog. 3 breaths. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, those 3 options, walk, hop, or handstand to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. You'll find that you're gonna get in deeper every time. Inhale, root to rise, micro bend the knees to get up. Arms all the way up, and exhale for the 3rd round. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga. This is our half vinyasa. The entire flow is called half vinyasa. Exhale, down dog. 3 breaths. Really breathe in through your nose, down through your throat, in your chest, and all the way down to the pit of your stomach. You want deep, full, revitalizing breaths. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step, hop, or shoot to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold in deeper. Make sure those hips are right over your heels. Inhale, root to rise. Beautiful. Let's take a moment to just lay down and do a little stretcher. I'm still super sore you saw my last video, I was super sore, and honestly, I'm still sore today. I did a workout that just killed me. So my abs, it's hard to get down on the floor sometimes. Yeah. So we're gonna start with extending your left leg down, bending the right knee, pulling it in towards your chest. You can stay here. Or if you would like a challenge, grab your big right toe with your left hand and slowly extend it forward. This is for more of an advanced posture. So you're not letting your entire shoulder go forward, you're still pulling it back so that your shoulder can go as far back towards the floor as possible. Bend your knee, and we're gonna change so that we grab our right foot, right hand, and slowly extend the right leg out to the side. Gaze to the left. Inhale back to center. Tuck your knee in towards your chest again. Let your knee fall over to the left side this time. Extend your arms in a T, or you can place that left hand over your knee for weight. And just close your eyes down in the spinal twist. Take a last full deep breath in. Exhale, sigh it out. Inhale back to center. And release the leg all the way down. Inhale, opposite leg up towards your chest. Your left knee towards your chest, towards your rib cage. We're gonna do the same thing. So you're welcome to stay here or try to be more advanced and challenge yourself. So grab left big toe, right hand. And slowly just extend. I use my opposite hand, my right hand, just for support. So you're just slowly extending that leg forward and pulling your shoulder in. So it's not like all the way forward, but as much as you can towards the back. It's still controlled. It's okay if your leg shakes. Maybe you can't extend your leg all the way and you can just stay here. Just do what feels right to your body. Don't overdo it though. One last deep full breath in. And exhale, sigh it out. Right, left hand, left toe. And then slowly extend it out to the side. Your gaze can go to the opposite direction. I try to do my best to keep my bottom leg still down onto the floor, but sometimes just the weight, the balance throws it off. I'm a small person, so it doesn't take much for my entire body to lift up off the ground. One more deep breath in. Exhale, sigh it out. Inhale back to center, knee in towards your chest, and let that knee fall over to the opposite side. Gaze to the left, extend your arms in a T, or you have the option to place that right hand on your knee for more weight. Take a moment to close down the eyes. For every inhale, elongate your spine a little bit more. And for every exhale, twist your upper body a little bit more. Beautiful. Inhale, come back to center. Both knees in towards your chest. Nose in towards your knees. Grab your big toes, happy baby for a moment. Extend maybe one leg at a time out to the side if you'd like. Maybe you want to do both at the same time. It's fun. All right, from here, knees together, and start using momentum to push yourself all the way up. And extend your legs up for a full plank. Adjust yourself as needed. And from here, down dog, walk your feet up towards your hands. We're gonna do chair pose. Big toes together, slight wedge between your heels. Inhale, arms up. You wanna make sure you're tucking your tailbone under and not like sticking your butt out. From here, palms facing each other. Shoulders away from the ears. Gaze down, see if you can still see your toes, untuck your toes, relax your jaw, see if you can sit a little lower. Use that breath to stay in the present moment if you're feeling discomfort. Arms a little higher up. Exhale, drag your fingertips down onto the mat and back behind you for half chair. If you'd like to challenge yourself, see if you can lift your heels up. Find a balance point on the floor. Hold it for one more breath. And exhale, drop your heels, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, half Vinyasa. If you can remember, it's high plank, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, tops of the toes, heels or hips off the floor. Opening your chest forward. Exhale, down dog. Right away, let's lift that right leg all the way up towards the sky, towards the ceiling, wherever you are. Exhale, knee to nose. Curl your spine. Inhale one more time, three-legged dog. Exhale, this time, you're gonna place your foot, rotate your leg out to the left side. So now you're on the inside of your left foot, extending your left arm up. This is fallen triangle. Push your hips higher up and slowly lower down onto your hips. You're gonna reach your arms up and exhale, fold towards the back leg. Inhale, arms up. We're going faster now. Place your hands at the top of the mat. Extend your right leg up towards the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, place your foot between your hands at the top of the mat. Back heel is still off the ground. Inhale, arms up. Take a breather. Make sure you're really opening up that left pelvis, but the left leg is still as straight as possible. Your right knee is in a 90-degree angle. It's right over the ankle. Palms facing each other. Place your hands together in prayer. Twist over to the right side and hook your left elbow over your right knee. Prayer twist. Woo. If you need more balance, gaze down at the floor. Find a focus point. If you would like a challenge, slowly gaze all the way up towards the ceiling or towards the sky. And what you're doing is really rotating your heart up towards the sky. So you don't want to crush your chest with your left arm. Exhale, look down. Inhale, slowly star pose. Arms and legs extend. And exhale, you're gonna bend through both knees for goddess pose. Let's do some TikToks. Maybe do 4. And then from here, toes in, heels out. Place your hands on your hips. You're gonna fold forward. What I like to do is grab the backs of my heels here and elongate my spine before I pull myself in. And then I rotate my head side to side to release any tension in my neck. And we're gonna start by folding, walking your hands over to the right foot and folding in right here towards the right leg. Keep those legs bent. It's okay if you can't fold as much as you'd like today. Remember, don't create too many expectations. That's what creates happiness. Less is more. Walk your hands over to the left side. Pull in. Inhale, walk your hands back to center. All 10 toes point towards the top of the mat. You can even place your stance a little closer together so your feet are closer. You want all 10 toes towards the front of the mat because you're gonna lift your chest up till you face forward. You're welcome to grab your elbows here with your hands, or you can do reverse prayer, which is just prayer behind your back. If I can get it, there you go. Okay, open up your chest, gaze up. Exhale slowly, like you imagine someone's pulling a string from the top of your head. You're starting to fold forward and elongate your spine, the crown of the head towards the top of the mat. And then keep your spine straight. Stay wherever it is that your spine stays straight. As soon as you feel like you're gonna start rounding, that's where you wanna stop. Find your balance. Make sure those hips are even. You're not putting more weight in one or the other. Beautiful. Release the bind behind your hands. Micro bend the front knee and slowly walk your hands down onto the floor. Extend the back leg off the ground. You're gonna keep that left hand on the floor. Here, maybe you can see it as well. You're gonna keep that left hand on the floor. Extend your right arm all the way up towards the sky for twisted half moon. To have more balance, gaze at the floor. If you have the balance already, you can gaze all the way up towards the ceiling. If you would like a challenge, grab your foot behind you with your right hand and slowly extend your leg up towards the sky. So you're pushing the foot into your hand, opening up your chest. If not, you're welcome to stay here in twisted half moon. Take a last full deep breath in. Exhale. Go ahead through your half vinyasa. We're almost done. We're just gonna do the other side and cool down. Exhale, down dog. Left leg goes all the way up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Inhale, knee to nose, and then slowly extend it out to the left side. Now you're on the inside of the right foot. Right arm reaches all the way up towards the sky. Push your hips up, fall in triangle. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward towards that back leg. One deep breath in. Exhale it out. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands at the top of the mat. Extend the left leg up. Exhale, crescent pose, foot between your hands, and arms all the way up. Exhale, really sit down into that crescent pose. Heel is off the ground, shoulders are down, knee is right over the ankle. Place your hands together for prayer twist. Twist over to the left side and then hook that right elbow over the left knee. And rotate your chest upwards. Remember, if you need balance, gaze down at the floor first. And then if you want to challenge yourself, gaze up. Really turn those thighs inward towards each other. Exhale, look down. If you aren't already, inhale, star pose. And exhale, you're going to do that forward fold, wide leg forward fold, toes in, heels out, hands on the hips, open your chest. Exhale, fold forward. And as I remind you, what I like to do is I like to elongate my spine first, grab the backs of my heels, and then pull in. Let's start with walking hands over to the left side, fold in again. Three full breaths here. Inhale, walk yourself over to the other side, right leg. Exhale, fold in. Make sure you're still shifting that weight forward, so you're definitely pulling on the backs of the legs. Bring yourself back to center. Maybe place your feet closer together. All 10 toes point towards the top of the mat. We're gonna do the pyramid pose. So you're gonna lift your chest up. So you're basically standing. You can do the two options of grabbing your elbows or reverse prayer. I'm gonna do the elbows this time. Open up your chest, chin up. Exhale, fold forward just until your spine is no longer straight. If you find like you're starting to curve, stop right before that. Stay here. You should feel it on the back of your front leg. Make sure your hips are even. One hip isn't higher than the other. Beautiful. From here, release the bind, place your hands on the floor. I'll scoot back so you guys can see better. So now you're gonna keep that right hand on the floor, extending the right leg back. You can micro bend your knee if you need. You're gonna reach your left arm all the way up. So you're doing this twisted half moon. If you feel comfortable, you can start to extend both legs and gaze up. If the balance is difficult, gaze at the floor. Lift your leg a little higher up. Maybe open that shoulder, that left shoulder a little bit more. One side is more likely to be different than the other one. And if you want that challenge, you can grab the back foot, push the foot into your hand, open your chest. This is for more of those flexible yogis out there. My balance is a little off today. And when you're ready, lower down. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, let's lower down onto our knees. Child's pose. Take a breather. Let's thread our left arm. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, thread it under your right arm. Can you reach that right arm towards the back, behind your spine? Just stay here for a quick second. Inhale, come back up to child's pose. And we're gonna do the same thing. So lift, inhale, your right hand up. Exhale, thread it under your left, lower down onto your right ear. You're welcome to keep your hand here or wrap your left arm behind your back. Inhale, hands back up. I would love to finish this with hero's pose. If you have a hard time with your knees, I highly recommend you do not do this and that you actually go onto your back into happy baby, or just bring your knees in towards your chest in like as you're laying down on your back. So if your knees hurt, just do this and stay here, okay? If you would like a challenge and you need help with your thighs, your hamstrings, well, mostly your thighs and your knees, this is the way to go. So from here, sitting on your knees, your feet go out a little to the side. You're gonna lower down onto your bum. If this is okay, stay here. If you feel like you could do more of a challenge, slowly start to lower down. Make sure those knees stay together though. That's highly, highly, highly important. Okay, so from here, you can start lowering down into your hands, maybe your elbows. I'm actually gonna stay here because I'm feeling like this is the perfect, like in between, the perfect center for me. If you would like and you're able to, you can lower down all the way onto your spine, onto your back. I'm just gonna allow my head to fall back. But I'm gonna make sure that my knees really stay together. And when you're ready, slowly push yourself back up. We don't want to be in this posture for too long. Push yourself all the way back up onto your knees. Shift your weight onto your bum, onto your back. Place your feet further than hip width distance apart, and then toes and heels out. Then let your knees fall in towards each other. Relax your coccyx, your hips. Shimmy your shoulders underneath, palms facing up. Take a deep breath in and sigh it out when you're ready. This is the end of our practice. So you're welcome to stay here or move into Shavasana when you're ready with me. I'm going to start to lower down my feet to the corner of the mat and completely relax into the floor. I'm going to do a little body scan. Notice where I feel tension still, or maybe my body, maybe your body feels amazing right now. Honestly, my body feels quite balanced. Pretty good. Notice what came up for you during the practice. Maybe ego, patience, expectations. Just sit with it for a moment. And take rest. Allow your body to melt down into the mat. Without opening your eyes, take a moment to smile to yourself. Curl the corners of your mouth. What you did for yourself today was a gift. Being present, working on yourself. Let's begin by wiggling our fingers and our toes. Bringing sensation back into our body. Rocking our head side to side. Reach your arms overhead, point your toes, take a nice big stretch. Tuck your knees in towards your chest and let yourself rock over to the right or the left, your choice. Use your arm as a pillow. This is fetus pose, and it reminds us that there's always a new beginning to an end, a rebirth, a chance to start again, a chance to practice again. And then slowly push yourself all the way up to a seated position. Ground your sit bones. Keep your spine straight to honor your practice. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. The light in me honors the same light in you because we are the same. Namaste.